What is up, guys? It's Clash and Smash here, back with another Clash Royale video. I'm going to be teaching you tips and tricks of how to rank up and a good battle deck. Now the first thing is ranking up. The best thing to do to rank up is upgrade cards with the amount of gold that you have and donate. Now you might be thinking donating is a waste of cards if you're close to upgrading your cards, but it's actually more beneficial for you in the end because, as you can see, I've donated to all of these people who are asked for donations. It's the best thing to do because you get XP from it, which helps you rank up, and you get gold, which can actually help you to upgrading cards. As you can see, I have a lot of cards to upgrade, but I'm saving it for these hog riders here. As you can see, I have 42 out of 50, and for more cards. Now, let's get into this deck. You don't have to have the cards that I do, like this hog rider here or this wizard, because you can easily replace them. The hog rider you can replace for a giant because they both head for towers, and the wizard you can replace with the baby dragon or anything else that does splash damage, for example the bomber or anything like that. Remember guys, the Valkyrie is going to be getting a buff in this next update, so I suggest using that when it comes out. Now, all you need really is a tower for defense to distract people like the hog rider and the prince and anybody charging at the tower. Arrows to take out skeleton armies, minion hordes, anything like that. And I always say use at least 3 things that can attack air. So for example, I have the wizard, the Tesla, and the minions, and I guess the arrows still count. Now the goblin barrel is just if they have a little bit of health left on the tower, or even if they have a lot of health left, you can just put it down easily. The Tesla is probably the best for putting right in the middle of your base, so when any enemies come charging, they just get distracted and head straight for the Tesla. The skeleton army, I think every deck needs a skeleton army for people like the hog rider and the prince, just to easily attack them and distract them. Okay, now I'm going to test out this deck and I'll get right into a battle. Okay, looks like we find somebody to attack. Tony Tonto, or Tonto. So what you're going to do if you don't have your Tesla in your first 4 players is you're going to want to put something like a wizard or something down. Oh, looks like he attacked first, so the wizard's going to be perfect. It's good for the barbarians because you can get splash damage on all 4 of them. To counter the hog rider, I just put a skeleton army down. That's the best thing to do. As you can see, this guy is very offensive, so I'm going to put the Tesla down finally. Put it right down in the middle so they can't do anything. It'll distract anybody who comes in. I'm going to put the hog rider down. And that should go for the tower while the wizard is hitting the baby dragon. Perfect. And then I should be able to take the spear goblins out fairly easy. Drop a prince down on the other side. It's always good to alternate towers, so if I start to do bad on the left, I could rush on the right. And looks like he let my prince just rush through. I'm gonna use my arrows, not the best way to use them, but again, it's pretty good to use your arrows for anything with a lot of players. I might just counter this with my skeleton army. As you can see, his tower health is at 500, so pretty safe to say we're in the lead already. He's the same level as me, so if you ever get somebody who's a higher level than you, just play really defensive. Now, this deck does require you to be really defensive also. So I'm going to use this goblin barrel. Oh, never mind, I'm going to counter with this minion horde. Now, I suggest using something on the ground so you can make sure the prince doesn't get his charge on your base. I just didn't have anything on the ground that could counter him quick enough. So I am going to actually use the wizard in this case. Oh, I wish the hog rider would have found my Tesla. Looks like he got the tower on us. I'm going to drop my goblin barrel over on the right side. And I am going to drop a hog rider on the left side. Once again, you want to alternate towers. I'm going to use my arrows over here, get the tower and some of the skeletons. Now I should be able to send my hog rider over to the right side and pick off that tower. I am going to drop my skeleton army for the prince, take that out. Hopefully my Tesla starts targeting the baby dragon, or somebody does. I am going to throw the goblin barrel over on the top right side. That should be enough to take out the tower, I don't know. Yes, looks like it was. And the baby dragon is still up with more than half health. That thing needs to go. Gonna put a wizard down to get that splash damage, and a Tesla. That was kind of a bad wizard placement. I'm gonna drop the skeleton army over the prince. This guy is very, very offensive. I will drop the arrows down and take out the skeleton army, and I'm gonna try to get that left side. As you can see, the wizard has a fraction of health, but still able to pick off because I used the hog rider as a distraction. And bam, 2-star. Now that's an easy way to attack right there, is just play really defensive and just wait for the time and then rush with hog riders or anything behind it. So that was all I have for today to help you get higher trophies. See you later.